do a Q&A, even though a whole bunch of y'all never asked me to do this shit. Let me just pull up my questions. What's a toxic trait that I have? A toxic trait that I have is that an argument can be done and I'm still talking. I get that shit from my mom. Pretty much. What's something you pretend to understand but don't? Women. Have you ever fumbled someone you really liked? Yeah, I think we all have, no? What's the worst date you've been on? I haven't really been on any bad dates, to be honest. They were all fun in their own way. What's something you're insecure about? My insecurity was my ear. I had a keloid on my ear. Like, that was my biggest insecurity. I felt like the whole world was staring at me because there was a time where two girls were standing behind me and they seen the keloid and the girl said, ew. And I was like, obviously they're talking about me, right? And after she said that, I bet that thing that's on his ear is on your box, talking about her pop, like her pokes. So I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That didn't even make me feel bad anymore. That made me look at her like, you're fucked up for saying that shit. But that was my biggest insecurity. I would never bawl about it, but it's like the whole world was just staring at that shit. What motivates me to keep posting? Honestly, because this is like my diary. It's like a journal. I could just come back to this and just look and laugh at myself for like doing this stuff. But even though, like, you know, it's fun. It's fun. What made you start YouTube? What made me start YouTube? I don't know. I just have a thing for it, like social media. Sometimes I feel like I have a social media character. I like me and myself. I feel like I'm a funny enough person to just be on this. You know. All right. What's your biggest fear right now? My biggest fear right now is having another winter. Right now, snow's all melting right now, and I live in Canada, so the amount of snow you'll see, it'll be like, holy shit, and then it'll melt, and then a day later it'll come back. I hope there's not no more like winters coming. That's my biggest fear right now. I'm tired of this, bro. I want to dress back in my like sweaters outside and stuff. I'm tired of having my big old jacket. I'm tired of having to drive super duper cautious because my tires are not on. You know what I'm trying to say? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? 5 years? I see myself having a family. I see myself living in like my own apartment or like my own house, I should say. I see myself driving a 2023 Honda Civic. Pretty neat life, you know what I mean? My job, like occupation-wise, hopefully YouTube, hopefully content creation, hopefully plumbing, hopefully being a rapper or something. I don't know, like something like that. I always wanted to make music when I was like growing up, and I always wanted to be a plumber too. So I have my license, not my license in it, but I'm a pre-apprentice in it. It never really worked out because Ontario was terrible with jobs. What's something people misunderstand about you? That I'm not a hothead until you like put me there. I'm not a hot-headed person until you push my buttons. That's what's misunderstood. People just look at me and say, oh, he's a cranky guy. I'm not cranky. It's just that someone pushed me to that point of no return. So now people just look at me like, oh, he's gonna get angry easily. No. There's always like a backstory to a person and how their character really is, you know? Okay. Someone said, have you ever ghosted someone? Yes. What's your opinion on relationships in this generation? It's a humiliation ritual, but at the same time, It just depends on who you really find. Don't make people go out there and walk all over you, and don't go and walk all over someone. You know what I'm trying to say? You guys want everything to be equal. Oh, the girl plays her part, you play your part. The guy plays his part, you know what I mean? It's vice versa. Even if you guys are like not going by pronouns, like going by different pronouns and stuff, you guys all play your part that you have to play, right? Would you date a fan? No. What's your biggest ick? My biggest ick. My biggest ick. What is the biggest ick? My biggest ick is a fucking liar, bro. Not like, I don't really care for anything else. If you're honest about whatever, like, you're the GOAT. But if you're a fucking liar, bro, fuck you. Fuck you. You heard me right too. Fuck you. Anyways. Do you believe in love at first sight? Fuck yeah. But your eyes can't fucking deceive you. So if you smell them and they smell good, probably. That's the best thing. Have you ever lied to protect someone? Of course. Who hasn't? That was the last question. Alright, so hear me now. I know this is a long video, but here's what to also expect on this page. I'm going to be doing challenges. I might have some anime discussions. I'm going to do skits. I'm going to have more story time, and I'm going to do beer vlogging. I'm going to do trendy shit. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Peace out.